and welcome to Blockbuster Bums. Kick back your recliner, crack open a beer, and let's talk movies. And today we will be doing the outro for our Terminator series. Wrap up the series. As you can see, four of us have made it tonight. No Barry, but Tom, Ray, AJ, and I are here. Wrap up the Terminator series. Wrapping up season 5. Feels like it's gone by pretty quick, if I do say so myself.
Thank God.
That being said, I think I will head it off with Ray here. Ray, what would you say is your favorite movie of this series and why?
I want to. Well, probably number one. I mean, two's probably a close second. But I mean, that first one was like pretty low key, nice little horror vibe to it. You had Sarah Connor like actually feeling like she was in trouble, unlike the other one where she actually took the mantle, where she was just Billy Jean badass, you know. But and then the character that played Reese in the first one, he's always a good actor. I love whatever he plays in. But yeah, the first one will probably always be my favorite one. The special effects weren't ultimately out of the park, but they had that nice little indie vibe to it where it felt legit, you know. So yeah, I always liked the first one.
Fair enough. Tom, same question.
By far the first one. Like, for me, it's all about the first one, and I think Ray said it the best there, where like you really feared the Terminator with that one, where it seemed like in the later movies and all, it was more like I said, they gave him a humanity and all, especially past 2. Like, none of the Terminators were really seen, especially the villains. They didn't even seem as menacing past 2. Like, I mean, old boy, like in the second one, even did a great job, but like the first one, especially, like, I mean, Reese was the main character and they weren't afraid to kill him off. I mean, like I said, it kind of fit with the storyline. It had to happen, but the fact that it did happen and you got to see Sarah Connor, like you said, like go from just regular, like, early 20s somebody at a
Waitress.
waitress at a fast food place to basically like you said, what she becomes in the second one, really. But the first one is kind of her like realization, like it's that turning point for her life in that, and I think it's just done really well, even despite like the low budgetness of it, which I thoroughly enjoy the indie vibes. But they really were poor. Like, I mean, yeah, like it wasn't even like they did it on purpose. Like that really was a painting. They went broke. Like,
Yeah.
but I mean, the movie still became, well, the franchise became what it was off that movie because it was so good.
AJ, your thoughts?
Terminator 2 is one of my favorite movies of all time. It has been since I was a kid. Like, I think I was quite a bit older the first time I saw the first Terminator than I was the first time I saw Terminator 2. Not sure why, but I definitely remember it that way. But it was a great action movie. And I think Tom probably has a point. I think if the first Terminator had the budget and the technology of the second one, it probably would be a better movie. But as I said, you can't beat Terminator. I don't think anything beats Terminator 2 for action movies for me.
Well, unfortunately, like episode 1, I'm gonna agree with AJ.
Too bad there's not a tiebreaker in the room.
Yeah.
I will also say number 2,
Or maybe he is.
maybe. I think I kind of said my case in episode 2, but they took something that was really good and then built upon it and made it better. Now that they had a budget, I guess, and that's why I really do like the second one. So now that being said, Ray, what are your thoughts on watching the entire series at once now, and how is that different than how you felt before this experience?
I mean, it's probably the same because I stayed probably up to date on the movies, probably the most in this room. For me, the timeline is a crazy, chaotic mess. But I mean, I don't know. None of them really totally bothered me at any point in time. I mean, there's some shitty stuff or like stupid stuff or like a movie that probably shouldn't have been made. But I mean, overall, I mean, I don't think if you had to force me to watch any of the six movies again, I wouldn't, be like, oh, go fuck yourself or something. I'd still probably watch six again. I mean, I don't mind six, but it's pretty crappy. But I don't think anything's really changed from the all together to the individuals.
Fair enough. Tom, what do you think?
I I mean, no, I honestly I have no desire to watch anything three on again. Like, and I mean, like I said, I would watch scenes and clips and that kind of stuff. But yeah, to say I'm gonna sit down and like watch like the whole movie all the way through, that would be a stretch for me. Like I said, to me, like the franchise became like a carbon copy of a carbon copy of itself until the sixth one is like you literally have like just side by side like jokes within the jokes of the movie and all that. Like I just couldn't do it anymore. Like, like no, like but I mean once again I gave it a shot. Some of the movies were better than I thought. I'll give it that. And even on rewatching, like I said, three isn't that bad going back and watching it. And yeah, the timeline's a bit janky here and there. But at least if you watch the movies, I can try to piece together some type of line and whatnot for the franchise itself. But yeah, like I have no desire to watch anything past two again.
AJ, what are your thoughts?
Well, 3 and 4 were better than I remember them being. Especially 4. I remember really, really disliking 4. And then rewatching it, it's probably my favorite movie after 1 and 2. Probably because it actually is different. It doesn't just completely rehash things the way the rest of the sequels do.
Yeah. It's literally the same story over and over.
Yeah.
Like,
But they're still not great. I mean, there's worse movies out there.
yeah.
Like I said, if we took a vote and had to watch any of those movies, I could live with it. But I'm not going to watch anything but 1 and 2, based on my own discretion anytime soon. So
Yeah.
Well, from my point of view or perspective, I think I view the series worse than I did going into it. I had not seen 5 and 6, which I was not impressed with. I think I make a pretty good case for that in 5 and 6. But here's my thing: is I always loved 1 and 2, and like AJ said, I had seen 3 and 4, and I wasn't a huge fan of either. And I did like them better on this last rewatch. But they're nothing special. It's not like like you said, I'm not gonna go out of my way. I wouldn't hate you if you tried to make me watch it again. But 5 and 6 really drug it down for me. And I'm almost like it's turned into that thing where like it's gone on too long. Stop making them. I hope you're done. Now, Ray sent us an article before we recorded today that they're in production for a 7th, and I'm really disappointed in that.
And that just came out today. When I read it was 6 hours ago.
So I really hope that gets scrapped, to be honest with you, because it's tarnishing something from my childhood that I really look back on fondly, and I mean like the first couple movies, and I hate that. I really enjoyed those first few movies.
Yeah.
I am going to go a little off script on you guys, though. I didn't discuss this with you before recording, but I just thought of this, and I think it'd be a good thing for us to do. We're wrapping up season 5. So as a group here, something we do, we rank things. Let's rank our first 5 seasons.
Oh, okay.
And the movies in our first 5 seasons. I mean, not, us. I was better in season 1 than season 4.
I had better character developments in 2 and 3, but yeah.
So we're talking about
arc in 4.
Bond, Rocky, Band of Brothers, Indiana Jones, and now Terminator.
Are you like you're asking like which one we personally liked, like the series better?
Yeah, the series. Yeah,
Like the movies.
not each movie. We can't. That'd be way too many movies
That's
to try
what
and
I
rank
mean.
right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, let's rank the 5 series as a group, not just individually.
Gotcha.
Like discuss it as a group, like we do like on our rankings at the end of episodes.
Okay.
So does anybody have a strong opinion on either first or last?
Band of Brothers first. for me.
Ooh, I wonder why you have such a strong opinion there, AJ. Like,
Because it's the best of these series.
yeah.
In terms of high quality throughout, like the lowest point of Band of Brothers is way better than the lowest point of any of these other series.
Quality be damned. I'm going James Bond. It's my number
Well,
one.
here's my thing.
Like Scotland forever, AJ. Like,
Band of Brothers was my favorite season, so I do lean a little bit with AJ, but Bond has a soft spot in my heart as well. But I will say this: for me, Terminator is clearly 5.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that. Maybe even Rocky. I don't know. But I mean, that last Indiana Jones movie really shot out there, so I'm gonna have to put Indy at 3.
I'm just tired of watching my heroes get fucked over and over again. Like that's like just naming off all the seasons and everything, all like the main guys getting shot, basically. Like
I would probably go Band of Brothers, then Indy. Because I love
Ooh.
Indiana Jones. The last couple movies notwithstanding.
Interesting.
I mean, the first 3 movies of Indiana Jones, all 3 are epic.
Yeah.
I mean, they really are, and the last 2 aren't so great. But I will say this though: Rocky only has 1 movie that's really bad.
yeah, I think I'm gonna go Band of Brothers as my 2 though. You guys have talked me into it because I actually like enjoyed the series whole like all the way through with the Band of Brothers. Whereas like at least like the last few indie movies, yeah, like I was irritated what they did to my character, and then yeah, the same with Rocky. I hated what they did with him in 5 and all that. There was like I don't know, Rocky seemed like such a dredge, and they're like right there and like I don't know, between 5 and Balboa or whatever it is, or like I don't know, it was just rough.
All right, so Tom, you're saying you think Bond, Band of Brothers,
Indy,
Indy,
then Rocky.
Rocky, and Terminator?
Yeah, that's how I'll go.
And how does that differentiate from what you said, AJ?
I did Band of Brothers first, then Indy. I haven't actually gone past there because I wasn't on either Rocky or Bond, and I haven't seen all the Bond
Well,
movies.
now's a good time to remind people to like and subscribe. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Bond's got high highs and low lows, whereas Rocky I think's a little bit more even. I have seen all the Rocky movies, but not recently. So I probably put Rocky above Bond.
Oh, Bond's going quite a ways down your list.
Yeah.
So now you're looking at between Bond and Terminator.
Terminator's for a 5th. Yeah.
bless you, Rick. Thank you.
I guess I put Bond above Terminator.
You put Bond all the way at 4.
I heard. Right.
It doesn't have the nostalgia factor for me like it does for you, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was something Barry talked about with Indy. He said there was no nostalgia for him. Ray, and what was your list?
So mine doesn't differ a whole lot. I'll just be Bond, Band of Brothers, Indy, and then Rocky, Terminator.
There we go. See? I was like, this side of the room's got it right.
I think I agree with your order, except for I would flip the first 2. I think I would go Band of Brothers, then Bond. But that's just a personal preference, not me.
Yeah.
Because our Bond series is probably so thorough and so epic in what we did with it from start to finish. It's crazy, but it also has some pretty low lows. We have some pretty shit episodes at the beginning.
It's okay.
So
Yeah, that's for
Good
sure.
with bad. It's the totality of it all, Alex.
yeah. All right. Well, I thought that was something interesting to do. I think the only other thing left to talk about here is what we're doing next. I think I made a little bit of an announcement a couple weeks ago, but we are doing Jurassic Park, which will include the Jurassic World movies. There'll be 7 of them right now. The first 3 Jurassic Park movies, then the first 3 Jurassic World movies, and what is the 7th one called?
Dominion?
The one with
No,
the
that was
autistic
the
dinosaur.
6th one.
Oh.
Fuck. What is the 7th one called?
I don't know. It's the new one that just came out in theaters like a couple months ago with
Rebirth. It's called
Rebirth. Yeah. It may have not rebirthed long.
It should have been an abortion.
But that being said, we will be doing Jurassic Park. We will also have another returning guest. I'll leave that up for the first episode when he appears, but we'll have another returning guest. AJ is sticking around. I don't know if we've officially announced this, but AJ is officially part of the regular crew. AJ is going to be in, pretty much every season unless something comes up, like seems to happen for Barry quite a bit.
He's here, damn it.
He's here. That being said, we appreciate you sticking with us through this Terminator series, and we really hope you come back for Jurassic Park. And thanks for tuning in to Blockbuster Bums.